2 3/4 laps to complete. Ready? There's the green light. Arms fold back, away they go, and driven for speed is Smooth Dakota, gets a nose in front. On the outside is Amelia Holmes. Over on the inside is Joan and I. Out wider still was Hell's Confession. Back behind runners next now, just in the centre, one by winning early, Bradness Abuela. Back behind them in the running line also now is Tullohurst Lover, and then we go back along the inside to Kempley Princess. It's going to find itself 3 back the pegs, a Manapur around it, and then came Rock and Roll Ava, got away safely, spotting the lead at 25 metres, and last of all is I'm Super Sophie in the club's colours. They take order now as they run up the home straight, and grabbing hold now is Mitch Hutchings on Smooth Dakota. It's in front by 4 or 5 metres. Joan and I on the leader's back. Then came on the outside Amelia Holmes punching the breeze. 3 back the inside Kempley Princess. Back behind them next, 1 by 1 momentarily Bradness Abuela as Hell's Confession goes off around them 3 wide. Also taking off the favourite 3 wide Rock and Roll Ava. Tullohurst Lover back to 3rd last. 2nd last is a Manapur, and last of all is I'm Super Sophie. 37.6, couple of changes coming over the event as they race down the back, and in front still is Smooth Dakota. Up on the outside in 2nd, Hell's Confession, the favourite now out 3 wide, Rock and Roll Ava, but it should be able to find the deaf seat here, or they want it to hang. Just getting checked there, I thought was Hell's Confession. It's gone back through the field, disorganised a couple. Also there going into a gallop would have been Amelia Holmes. Kempley Princess now gets some clear running, and then came Tullohurst Lover on the inside, getting around the still galloping Amelia Holmes. Back worse in midfield, Bradness Abuela, and then a Manapur. Back to the inside is I'm Super Sophie. 25 metres and recovering now Amelia Holmes, and galloping up the home straight was Hell's Confession. They raced down past the winning post, 30.2 that quarter, 62 won the half. On the inside it's Smooth Dakota and Rock and Roll Ava now going for home early as they head around the Wingewarra Street side. Back into 3rd spot, Joan and I, Kempley Princess 4th, and then came Tullohurst Lover, Bradness Abuela. Back behind them next on the inside, I'm Super Sophie from a Manapur, and last of any place hope is Amelia Holmes as they scoot down the back though, and getting right away now Rock and Roll Ava, but here comes Kempley Princess. It's starting to mow it down. It's picking up the leader quickly. It's probably 20 metres further back. In 3rd spot on the inside is Joan and I, and then on the outside a Manapur coming quickly. So too around them next was Tullohurst Lover, and I'm Super Sophie. Rock and Roll Ava in front by a dozen. Kempley Princess 2nd. In 3rd spot is a Manapur. They got the rest fought off, including Tullohurst Lover, and down the outside is I'm Super Sophie. It's Rock and Roll Ava in front. Kempley Princess coming late with a Manapur, but he's going to hold them at bay, Rock and Roll Ava, and Rock and Roll Ava gets home to defeat Kempley Princess. 3rd a Manapur, and then Tullohurst Lover, and 5th spot was I'm Super Sophie, and then came Amelia Holmes. Joan and I was next from Bradness Abuela. Last of the main bunch across the line was Smooth Dakota, and Hell's Confession was pulled out just under a lap to travel. 30.5 was